Then the time came when Abraham could show the whole universe that he was on God's side. When Melchizedek appeared, two special titles of God are revealed: the Most High God and the possessor of heaven and earth. Both Melchizedek and Abraham spoke of God in this way. Abraham said, I have lifted up my hand, unto the Lord, the Most High God, the possessor of heaven and earth. Abraham could say, by going down to Egypt, I have learned the lesson that my God, the one who called me, is the possessor of both heaven and earth. I don't need to have any choice. My choice is just He. I cannot bear seeing that my brother has been captured. This is a shame to me. I must take him back. I don't care for the number of soldiers, and I don't care for the kings and armies. I don't care that I have less than they do. My burden is to get my brother back. If I don't do this, it is a shame to me. In fighting for his brother, Abraham risked his life. It was not a small thing for him to risk his life in order to rescue his captured brother, but he did it. The fight went smoothly, and Abraham pursued the enemy from the south all the way to Dan in the north. His victory must have been the result of the intercession behind the scene. Abraham gained the victory by trusting in God. He had confidence in God because he had learned to know Him. Likewise, we all must learn to know God. We must learn that even today, the earth is God's. God is the landlord. He is not only the landlord, but also the heaven Lord. Both the heaven and the earth belong to our Father, the one who has called us. We need to have such confidence in Him. If we lack this confidence, we are already defeated and shall become a Lot. Why was Lot defeated? Because unlike Abraham, he did not learn the lesson that God is the possessor of heaven and earth. Even after he had been rescued, there is no record that he thanked Abraham or said a word to the Lord. Lot was absolutely out of function. According to the following chapters, he went back to Sodom. Although his capture was a warning to him not to return to Sodom, he still went back. Even after his capture and rescue, we see from this that once you have been defeated, it is very difficult to keep yourself away from that defeat. Although Lot had been defeated, Abraham was victorious. The victory was the peak of his outward experience. Later on, God came in to give him some inward experiences. The ministry of Melchizedek. How was it possible for one who escaped to have come to Abraham? And how could Abraham have made such a brief and bold decision? What happened so that, after a short time, the enemy ran away? Melchizedek came in. Who is Melchizedek? He is a type of Christ. He is very much like Christ. When he came in, it signified that Christ came in. He was a type of Christ as God's high priest. This is not revealed in Genesis 14, but is found in Psalm 110. In Psalm 110, we are told that God's anointed one, the very Christ, is the priest according to the order of Melchizedek, an order which is prior to that of Aaron. Before Aaron came into the priesthood, Melchizedek was God's priest already. The Aaronic priesthood dealt with sin, taking care of things on the negative side. The ministry of Melchizedek, on the contrary, is positive. Melchizedek did not come in to take away sin. He did not appear because Abraham had sinned, but because Abraham had gained the victory. Melchizedek did not appear with an offering to take away sin, but with bread and wine to nourish the victor. Nearly all Christians consider Christ as the high priest who takes care of sin, but hardly anyone pays attention to Christ as the high priest according to the order of Melchizedek. As such a high priest, Christ does not take care of sin, but ministers to us the processed God, signified by the bread and wine, as our nourishment.